So when your parent goes into the hospital, whether the emergency room, if they get actually admitted into the hospital, this can change your life being the adult child, and you have to go on red alert, right? You're thrown into a situation. Maybe you don't know how this stuff works, what the condition of your parent is. So I'm going to give you 5 quick things to think about. If your parent ends up in the hospital, first thing you got to do is really gather as much information about what happened and what their condition really is right now. So that means you got to talk to the doctors and nurses in the hospital. You also have to talk to anybody who may have seen what happened. If somebody had a stroke, if somebody had a incident where they fell down, how did they fall? Where in the house did they fall? You're really about gathering that initial information. Number 2 is when you're in the hospital, make sure that they have all the paperwork that they need, advanced directives. Also, really, for starters, you have to make sure that you're an authorized person to receive information. So hospitals have HIPPA laws that they need to adhere to, meaning that they can't give out any personal information without the permission of the person who has the issue, right? So you got to take care of all that stuff. Number 3 is really going to the hospital and visiting as much as possible. Now, this could be really hard on people, especially when you got family and you got kids and soccer games and work. You got to be able to take some time off and really show up for your parent. Number 4 is really kind of piggybacking on top of that, and that is being the advocate. So when you're in the hospital, you're asking questions, you're making sure that the quality of care is good for your parent. If you're noticing anything, remember, your parent way better than what a nurse and the doctor knows your parent. They're looking at the statistics and they're looking at them based on everybody else they see. But you're going to be seeing things that are different than that, and you need to be very vocal about it. And number 5 is planning discharge. So even though you might be just getting to the hospital, sometimes they can turn people out and put them back in their home really quick. So it's important to be thinking about discharge the minute they're admitted into the hospital and start thinking about what they're going to need at home and what to plan for. If that's family that's going to chip in and help with the care, or if that's hiring a professional caregiver like what my agency does. So give me a call if you have any questions, and I'm happy to walk you through some of this. All right, take care.